Hi there, I'm Quentin Pruitt, Vice President and CEO of TerraCycle Inc., and I'm here to tell you about the LAMA mirror, why it's the best mirror that you can get for your bike or trike, and show you how to put it on. One of the great things about putting a LAMA mount on is that they all follow the same 4 basic steps. You bolt it on, you snap your elements on to put your mirror in the position where you want it, you add element clamps for rigidity, and then you adjust it to your point of view. The tools you'll need to install your LAMA mount are 3, 4, and 5 millimeter Allen keys, a T15 Torx key, and if you're having a hard time snapping the lock line elements together, we also sell these special assembly pliers. To install your kingpin cap mount, we start off with first making sure that these bolts right here are nice and tight. These actually control the adjustment of the preload that's on the bearings and the kingpins, and you really want to make sure that that doesn't change at all. With some trikes like AZUBs and HPs, there might be a little collar there on top of the kingpin. Same step, just go ahead and make sure it's tight. The next step is to remove the kingpin cap that's already there. Go ahead and remove the Allen bolt and cap. Replace that cap with the LAMA kingpin cap. Go ahead and make sure that's nice and snug. The next step is to take the rest of your LAMA and snap it on. For the next step, you just need to install the missing element clamp. Go ahead and snap that onto the skinny part of the tube and slide it down to the base where it will click into place. Then take your T15 Torx key and go ahead and install the screw. You just need to make sure it's snug. Once you've got it snapped into place, go ahead and try moving it around to make sure it's as stiff or movable as you want. If you want it to be a little bit more rigid, go ahead and just adjust it a quarter turn at a time until it moves or doesn't how you want it to. And then the last step is to make sure you adjust it to your point of view. And that's how you put together the LAMA kingpin mount. The next style of LAMA mount that we're going to be putting on is one with the 7/8 bar clamp mount. These are really great for upright bikes, flat bars, any kind of mount where you want to get the mirror up and over your handlebars into your field of view. So the first step is to get your 4 millimeter Allen key and remove these 2 M5 hex bolts. Go ahead and unscrew them all the way so the clamp is open. The next step is to very loosely attach the clamp and the arch to your handlebars. We can move it into exactly where we want it in just a minute. Take up some of the slack there. Move your mirror where you'd like it to be, and then go ahead and finish tightening down those Allen head bolts. That's pretty much all there is to it. Next up, I'm going to show you how to install the LAMA wedge lock on one of our mini T accessory mounts. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and loosen up the bolt that's holding the wedge and the round LAMA mount together so that there's a little bit of play between them. If you have any caps or bar ends on the tube that you want to put this in, go ahead and remove those right now. To make the next step as easy as possible, what I recommend doing is taking your Allen key, putting it into the screw, and using that to push first the wedge in, then the rest of the LAMA mount. And then go ahead and tighten her down. The next thing you're going to do is take the rest of your LAMA mount and go ahead and push the socket onto the ball on the wedge lock. After you've gotten that element snapped onto the LAMA mount, the next thing to do is to take our element clamps, go ahead and snap it on the thin part, slide it down, and go ahead and tighten up that screw with your T15 Torx key. And then all that's left to do is adjust it to your point of view. Ah! If you're not 100% sure what setup will work for you, go ahead and drop us a line at info@t-cycle.com and we can help you build the setup that's right for you. Now, no more looking over your shoulder, it's time to hit the road.